Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today we have a fragrance from Fragrance World, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. Maybe you're watching me right now, editing last video. Big shout out to you, homie. You know who you are. However, wherever you're watching me, it is an honor. If you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Fragrance World. Again, you guys know Fragrance World is pretty much Fragrance World, Latafa, Al Maine, Art Al Zafran, Afnan, all very, very good Middle Eastern fragrance houses, okay, if you will, or companies, if you will. Fragrance World, one of my favorites, right up there with pretty much any other. Okay, Latafa doesn't matter. Fragrance World is right up there as well. And I do have a fragrance sitting in front of me. Now, this is it's kind of a new release. Okay, so you might not be able to find it right away on eBay. Okay, I'll leave the description down below. If I can find this still, I've seen a couple of them out there. I'll leave it down below. Hopefully you can get it, and if you can, it's about $45, $50, okay? And this is a clone of Ebene Fume. Ebene Fume. You guys know Tom Ford's Ebene Fume. I've actually never smelled that one, okay? All I know, it's kind of smoky, woody, maybe spicy, who knows? Never smelled that one, but this is the Inspiration Alpha. Alpha. Now they do have some others. They got Apex, and then they have Imperial. Pretty much the same lineup, okay? So the crazy thing is that all of these, though, the crazy thing is that they have all these different boxes like this. That's the only thing that gets me kind of confused a little bit, okay? That they have bottles like this, okay? All these boxes that look just like this, the one Apex, the Imperial as well. But then they're cloning like way different fragrances. So like this one is cloning like a Tom Ford. So you would think the other two would be cloning Tom Fords as well, but the other two are actually cloning something different. But anyways, this is Alpha, again, inspired by Ebene Fume, okay? Tom Ford. You guys know Tom Ford's pretty pricey. This is part of that, I believe, that private lineup, if you will, or whatever the hell they call it. I don't know. It's part of Tom Ford. It's already expensive. Doesn't matter if it's this lineup, that lineup. Doesn't matter. It's probably going to be super duper expensive. Now, again, I'll give you guys another analogy, pretty much, okay? Guys gonna be like, why don't you just get the real thing? Huh? Why don't you just get the real thing? The real thing is the best. The real thing is better than all that. Yes, it is. It might very well be better than the clone, okay? But we all know Michael Jordan was considered the greatest player of all time. We do know that Kobe Bryant pretty much emulated everything that Michael Jordan did. Now, we all might agree that Michael Jordan was the better basketball player, maybe the better player in general, okay? But was he $250, $300 times better than Kobe Bryant? Probably not. So with that being said, let's get into this. Again, this is that Alpha Fragrance World here. We got the information down there, some batch code stuff right there, okay? And then on the back, we do have that little QR code. If you guys can scan that, you can do so. You can pull that up. Some of that information, where to check them out on Instagram, Facebook, all that other stuff. But fragranceworld.ae. So let's see how this bad boy opens up. Okay, so here we go. Alpha. Boom. Man, look at that presentation. Man, that is like one of those kings or queens that died and is sitting in that big, huge casket with all that nice pillowy stuff around it. Look at that, just nestled in there, all nice. We take that out. Man, this is a tough one to get out too, so that's good. It's not just gonna come out the box. See, that's good. See, you can shake it, it's not coming out. So we're gonna have to use a little elbow grease to get this out. And wow, this is a very nice, look at that presentation, just sitting in there, nestled in there nicely. Boom, that is that Alpha, the big wolf. If you're that wolf, you get that wolf. Look at that wolf. See? Look at that. Eventually, we're going to have to do the best animal fragrances. Fragrances with animal heads on there somewhere. But there you go. There's that. Nothing on the top. And there we go, Fragrance World on the back, okay, right there. So Fragrance World sticker. So cap, nice and heavy, very nice. Here we go. We got that FW right there, okay. Fragrance World, there we go. Here we go. Let's see what it is all about. And obviously you're gonna want to spray it like this, because if you got it backwards, that's not gonna feel good, okay. Trying to hold that with the wolf biting at you. So here we go. Nothing over here. Just let you guys know, 5:32 review starts. Wide distribution. Oh yeah. Ooh. That's strong, bro. That is strong. And honestly, I think I'm wearing the right clothes for this. Although it is pretty warm outside. Man, this screams like you're gonna wear something all black. All black, black shirt, black pants, maybe a black leather coat right above this black shirt, black necklace, black watch. It's actually like gray, but it looks the same. Black ring, all black. This is smoky and resinous almost. Ooh, smoky almost. Ooh, very woody. Woody and smoky. Very nice. Ebene Fume. I'm probably butchering the hell out of that. I've watched about like 3 or 4 videos of people pronouncing it, and we're all over the place. So, Ebene Fume, okay? So, okay, although this is like smoky and woody, there's just a slight little bit of freshness underneath all that smoke. The smoke and the woodiness, that's really the main star of this. But underlying is a nice little bit, just a touch of freshness. What it's coming from, who knows? Could be some musk, could be something else, but you know, kind of don't want to make this video too long, because it's actually date night tonight. Obviously, you guys can see I'm all dressed up, got the nice black shirts on, and again, look at that disparity in color. You can obviously see that this arm is definitely in the sun a lot more than this one, but nonetheless, okay, this is smoky, it's woody, slightly almost balsamic-y. That's kind of like what I get in the air. This kind of like soury, balsamic, acidic smell in the air. Not like citrus or anything like that, not like that, but almost with that woody smokiness. It's not really, again, there's something slightly fresh in here. Maybe it's almost like cottony. Again, maybe like musk, okay? But again, it's quite smoky and woody. That's like the main thing you can get with this fragrance, especially on the skin in the air. That's kind of where I get that balsamic-y, almost acidic-y, kind of soury smell in the air, which is very nice. It's not super sour, okay? So, but again, very smoky and woody. Again, slightly sour, acidic. Again, kind of smelling a little bit like a balsamic kind of smell. You guys know balsamic smells like, it's kind of citrusy, almost soury, acidic, if you will. And then a slight bit of freshness underneath all of that. Okay, you get all that in this slight bit of freshness. Now, we all know Maison Alhambra pretty much has a clone of this already. I think it's called the Ebene Fume. I think they just call it that. Maybe Fume, Ebene Fume, okay? But this, because we all know Maison Alhambra is kind of like the cheaper brand of like Lattafa Pride. You got Maison Alhambra is kind of like the lower side of things on the cheap scale, if you will. But the way this presentation is, this is not going to be like, okay, once it gets over that initial price of $45, $50, this is probably one of those fragrances that you might see creeping around the $65, $75 mark. Almost kind of like Afnan's, Armaf's take on Creed Aventus, the Parfum edition, like Club de Nuit. You guys know, like the regular one's like 30, but then that, if you want that Parfum extract, that one's like 60, 70, give or take. Even though it's still a clone, it's a little bit more pricey. I think this one would be kind of pricey as well over the Maison Alhambra. Now, I've never smelt the Maison Alhambra version, but I do have a few of the Tom Fords from Maison Alhambra. We got Fabulous, we got the Neroli, and then we also have that Tobacco Vanilla, okay? So, those smell great too. Those smell great. They last a long time. Neroli is probably about 6 hours plus, but I do like Tobacco Vanilla. That one's a good one. That one lasts quite a while on me. But this one, again, smoky, woody, balsamic-y, slightly fresh, little bit earthy, leafy, incensey. Yeah, this is a bad boy fragrance, right? This is bad boy fragrance. This is cool weather fragrance. This is date night fragrance. This isn't just going into the work. If you wear this into the office, you probably will get a beat down. You'll probably get written up. You probably get sent back home. And if you wear too much of it, they just might fire you for this, okay? It's a little bit too strong, okay? When it comes out, it's just too strong, and it's not the type of smell that you want to be too strong and then kind of, you know, everyone's smelling it. It feels like something fresh, like soapy. You don't mind it being super, super strong because it's not an offensive, but this one might be somewhat offensive to some people, but I really think this would be a nice attention-grabbing fragrance. Again, if you guys have already smelt the Ebene Fume, if you guys already have it, obviously you have enough money and you probably don't need this one. So that's why we get some people on the comments talking about, hey, get the real thing. Just get a sample. Get this, get that. But here's the thing. If you guys want to know if this is a good alternative, if it's close or not, okay? So let's say you already have the real deal. What do you care for then? Don't even grab this. You obviously got money. Just keep that one. You know, this is for the people that do not want to spend the $200 to $300 and buy this fragrance, okay? People want to spend $50 or $60, smell the same as the high class stuff, and this thing does exactly that. This smells high class. It smells very good. Again, this is not going to be for everybody though. This is for an older guy, okay? Anywhere between, I'm going to say 30 and 55, but even, I wouldn't want to go too high because those old schooler guys like that kind of fresh, spicy, that, you know, barbershop-y scent. So this is like anywhere in between the 30 and 50 range. Anywhere higher than that, just stick with the Old Spice, that type of scent, maybe some of that Brut. But this one, I'm digging it. I do like some of these woody, spicy, incensey fragrances. Kind of reminds me something of this, just a little bit less, like where you don't get as much as that, how I'm saying, that balsamic-y type smell. It's almost like that woody, incensey powerhouse. This is a powerhouse too, okay? This is incense. I know I put some of you guys on that fragrance. But this one right here, sorry about babbling, a very good scent. Okay, again, it's not going to be for everybody though, okay? So if you guys need, go step over to your, I would think Nordstrom's usually has that Tom Ford lineup. Macy's usually has it. Sometimes Dillard might have it. Go there, check that Ebene Fume. Ebene Fume. Ebene Fume, Ebene Fume, all that fume. Who cares? This one is called, this is that, this is, what the hell is this called again? This is called the Alpha. If you're going to be the alpha of anything, be the alpha of scents. And this one will get it. This is definitely smells like an alpha male, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to get up out of here. Actually, before we leave, see if the wife will come in here just to see if it's wife approved. Again, this might not be everyone's cup of tea, okay? Every wife is probably not going to like this. I'm just getting a opinion from one wife. That's my wife, okay? Not yours, mine, okay? We'll see what she thinks of it. We'll see if she can smell it crawling into the room on the way in here. We'll see where she smells it because I can still smell it. There's a very nice little bubble right around me. So we'll see where she can smell it. Babe! We'll see how far away she gets before she can finally get a whiff of it. And we'll go from there, okay? So where I'm standing at right now, if she was to just come right around that link right there and smell it from there, that would be about a good 15 feet. And we are indoors. So imagine being outdoors. This thing is going to have a nice scent trail. I believe it. You can already tell this is going to have a nice scent trail because I'm still getting whiffs of it. And I'm not really even moving the hand that I sprayed it on, but I'm getting whiffs of this smoky, woody, incensey, slightly balsamic-y. And again, there's a touch of freshness somewhere underneath it. Most people probably won't smell that fresh unless they get close, but in the air, it's more of all the other things I said. So, babe, can you come here real quick? Good gracious, look at that. I don't know if it's this camera making me super duper orange. Got my arm looking like, got that Donald Trump arm right here. Look at that orange. Look at that over here. white. Can you smell it over there? All right, she's kind of coming a little closer. I don't think this one is permeating a lot, but I'm definitely getting whiffs of it in here, all within this arm space, which once I put my arm space out, I got that wingspan of about maybe 6 feet or so. It's actually on this side over here.
That smells nice. Down.
It is nice. But again, you got to remember that most people are going to smell this in the air, okay? Again, I don't know if I'm going to... Huh?
I couldn't smell it in the air.
Really? I'm smelling it everywhere in here. Maybe her nose is broke today.
No.
Let's spray some right now real quick. Let's make this the scent of the night. That I can let you guys know in the comments below how it is. I'm going to spray it a little bit just over there. See if she can get it. Well, this isn't going right. This is obviously going to be not part of the bloopers. This is going to be all right as a take.
I can smell it like in this area about 2 feet away.
About 2 feet away. Okay. Maybe when we get outdoors, she'll smell it more. But I'm getting whiffs of it. So I don't know. Maybe she's... I don't know. Maybe our noses are working a little bit different today, because there are some times when I don't feel like I'm smelling something, and then she comes in and she's like, I smell it from way over there. So that is that. Okay. Now, did you like it when you got close to it, though?
I did.
She did. Okay, so there you go. She did like it. Again, I like it. Again, let me describe this one more time in the air. Smoky, woody, slightly balsamic-y in there, okay? Earthy, woody, leafy, almost like some crumbled up leaves. That nice leaves. No citrus in here, none of that sweet stuff, okay? This is grown man stuff, in my opinion. Smells very good. Again, guys, it's not going to be for everybody. You got to go out there and get the real deal, because obviously you're not just going to go to no store and go smell this, unless you live in one of those cities that has one of those Middle Eastern fragrance joints. Man, I wish we had one. Got to go all the way to Chicago for that one. But anyways, that is that. So that is Fragrance World. Again, that is the Alpha. Again, we got the Apex coming up. We got the Imperial. We got some Yuzu. We got some of that other stuff. All that coming up soon. So with that being said, hey, be on the lookout also. Next video, we will pick a winner in the giveaway. So that being said, peace out.